Viewer discretion is advised.
Dream Team is alright for me. Dream Team is alright. Oh yeah.
Dream Team's alright with me. Dream Team's alright. Oh yeah. I'm right. I coach Destroy. This is Warn Dog.
Coach of the Warn Dogs.
Calvin,
not fitting in with the top tonight, Roy, but I'm the coach of CALVINATORs. You are.
Sounds fantastic. Now, thanks very much to Alex from WA who sent in that wicked intro.
Isn't it nice to have it back?
It is. It is. I've forgotten about it.
Get off your lazy asses.
Yeah.
Go out and find a celebrity like Jacko, what a champion, doing that. And we'll give a stubby holder to anyone that makes our show. So that'll be
A
magnificent.
full stubby holder. Not half one, like some shows offer, a completed one.
Yeah.
Let's go around the grounds. Hey, I'm saying that. I don't normally say that. Calvin, can you tell us how you went around the grounds?
Yes, I shall! I'm inside the top 3,000 now. 2-9, I scored 2-1 something or other. But yeah, look, not bad. In top 3,000 now. I'm pretty happy about that. What about you, diggity dog?
Yeah,
I'll throw it
Wow.
Wow, this doesn't work. The Warn Dogs actually scored a decent enough score of 2-1-1-6, I think it was. And what that's done, us three here, all cemented into our top four.
Top 4.
Cannot get
national
out of
ranking.
now.
Top 4, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I like I said a couple of weeks ago, I rested a few of my guns for that 1 week. Everyone laughed at me. 2170, lazy
Good
2170, I might add. So we're just cruising into finals.
Yeah, good work, Destroy. So, like we said, top 4, baby. We're there.
Oh yeah.
I've stumbled on something rare. Come with me. No, it's not the fact that we've got a female in Warn Dog's kitchen actually doing some work. It is Amanda, one of the greatest Dream Team coaches in Australia. Hello, Amanda. How are you?
Good.
And now, Amanda, your team is going pretty well this year. What's it called?
Team Flossie.
Team Flossie. Now, you're travelling all right in your league. You're playing against a few boys. How are you going? You going to make the finals?
We'll make the finals. Not top 4, but I'll make the finals.
And are you pretty confident with what you're going to do there?
Definitely.
Excellent. All right, now, Amanda, you've made a couple of awesome calls this year. Who was your best call, do you reckon?
Lenny Hayes. Definitely Lenny Hayes.
Lenny, he's been pretty good, but I want to ask you about a bad call.
Colin Garland.
Colin Garland. Now, there's only one bloke you want called Colin in your team. That's Colin Sylvia. But Colin Garland, what were you thinking?
I wasn't.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you, Amanda.
Hey, Amanda! Get me a beer!
Calvin wants a beer. Oh, Amanda.
Oh, look at what I've got.
Oh, what's this?
It's this week's Golden Stubby.
Oh, and who's that going to go to?
Charles Selwood.
Magnificent. Now, why?
I think you should get it because...
He scored 162 points.
Absolutely magnificent. This is Amanda. That's the Golden Stubby. Dream Team's all right with me. Dream Team's all right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now, coming into finals, obviously trades are just as important as they have ever been. Is there anything we should be looking out for, Warren?
Oh, well, I think it's a question that's always asked. How many trades should you say for final? Ideally, you want 8, so you can use 2 each week, but obviously that isn't going to happen. I think the thing that you want to try to do is set yourself up in these first couple of weeks to finish the year with a big bang. Now, one that I thought of this week would be going Podsy Adley and trading him out to the Vault, because you can get rid of a guy that's good. Like, he's obviously been good, but he's not going to he's probably not going to smash out the same score that the Vault potentially could. Yeah. So that's a good one. Costs you 40 grand. Good way to use one of those trades. Other dudes like that, I suppose you can get rid of just those last couple on your ground. If you've still got Barry Hall, though he's going all right, like he could be someone that you could try to turn into a bigger gun.
Like a Chapman or something.
Yeah, and just smash those out. So if you can try to do that now, especially if you need to win this week, I'd be getting on it this week. But if not, it'll be nice to go bang into your finals.
Would
that.
Other thing to keep an eye on there, Destroy, is players that are just starting to come into season. They're just starting to come cherry ripe. Adam Goods is one. Now, he started it probably a couple of weeks back. Joel Selwood is another. Smashed out a big one last week. He is an absolute champion. And those two at the moment probably just passed and on their way up on their price. But if you haven't got on them, it's not too late because they're just getting cherry ripe.
Rightio, thanks for joining us. We've got Xavier Ellis here, X-Man from Hawthorn, absolute star.
Just hang on a sec. Are you sure this is X? I think you might have the wrong...
I understand why you're confused, Roy. A lot of people out there going, this X doesn't look like that. Show you a couple of things, I'll tell you.
Oh, it is too. My bad, Calvin.
Xavier Ellis from Hawthorn. This is what he usually looks like. How's the body holding up, big fella?
Yeah, no, the body's fine. only injury I had this year is I broke my nose pretty badly against Sydney, so I had surgery on that. Tried to straighten it up, but she's still pretty ordinary.
It's not looking too bad. Not like Luke Hodge. Speaking of which, what's your view of Luke Hodge?
Yeah, he's an absolute star.
I mean, like, after he stole your Norm Smith medal in 2008.
I stole it. No, he's an absolute star.
Did you ever go to him and say, look, can I just wear that? I was best of field that day there, Luke. Can I wear my Norm Smith? Did you ever say that to him?
Oh, I'm scared of Hodgie.
Yes, same. I
wouldn't say anything like that to him.
Well, everyone always talks about what a good bloke Hodgie is. If he was a good bloke, he would have given you that medal, in my opinion. But anyway, Ellis, now, you are an absolute champion when you're up and going and a ball magnet. Coming into the important part of the season, Dream Team finals, people will be looking to get you in. How are you feeling, and do you think you can get back to that, 30-touch game that you are similar to the grand final a couple of years ago?
Yeah, no, I think we're playing a different brand of football, so I'm probably not the man, but the superstars, Hodgie, Mitch, pretty expensive, but well worth the investment.
Now, do you have a dream team yourself? And if you do, how's it going at the moment?
I do have a dream team, but I had a bit of problems early, and my mates play, and we have a bit of a rule. If you win the wooden spoon on grand final day, you have to drop your dacks and wear 15 other wooden spoons across your backside. So I pulled out early with a lost password excuse, so I'm off. Yeah.
That old chestnut, I like it.
Now, have you got any Hawks? What Hawks you got in your team?
I have Cyril,
yeah,
and of course Hodgie.
And look after him?
Hodgie's always captain.
Yeah.
Well, he was captain early, and I suppose he's continuing to be captain, so I'm sure I've scored quite highly.
Yep, nice.
So, just between us, this is purely confidential, but do you ever look for the boys just because they're in your dream team when you're out on the field?
The last couple of years when I was towards the bottom of the ladder, a couple of the blokes that did wear the wooden spoons had sort of bled and welted, so I must admit when I needed points, I did give it to the boys on my side.
That's a good option, I like it.
And just finishing up now, Aurora Stadium is actually the highest scoring dream team ground in Australia. Did you know that?
And probably the lowest scoring on the scoreboard.
Yeah. Why do you think it's so high scoring as far as dream team goes? Like slippery, more tackles? What is it, you reckon?
I think it's always a bit of a wind. So one team's always trying to hold the footy. I think that's probably why. But yeah, for some reason we can't score. But a lot of the boys seem to get a lot of touches. So hopefully tomorrow I might sneak around the back and get a few myself.
Sweet.
Now, X, just finally, our mate Warndog was actually going to do this interview, but he still blames you for his loss in the Dream Team finals last year. He got you in as a pinch hitter and you went down with an injury, so he actually refused to talk to you. He's behind the camera there. Have you got a message for the big fella?
Yeah, no, don't worry about the broken leg that's almost ruined my career. That's all right. I'm glad I didn't perform for you.
Yeah, so am I, X. Don't worry about him.
I'm not happy, and I'll tell you why. On the weekend, too many players let me down, and I missed out on a win that I needed by 18 points. Now, who should I chop? Lee Montague? No! Good? Dean Cox, I tell you what, son, you are riding a slippery slope down into one deep chasm. No, but it's going to be Ryan O'Keefe. Oh my God, I rock. You suck, Ryan O'Keefe. You get the chop, motherfucker.
Righto, just before we go, we're all locked into the top 8 of our DT Talk final, so I was just wondering if we had to compare it to an AFL team, who would you be at the moment?
I'd probably be the Western Bulldogs because we've got rid of some of our dead weight like Acker. I'd probably call him Robbie Gray. Got rid of that, and I reckon, we've got a good young list. We'll be able to come through. We've got our little premiership window. The Warn Dogs are ready for it.
Yeah, right.
That's all cliched ridden.
Who would you be, Vate?
I think I've won 6 straight.
Oh.
I think I'd have to be the Hawks.
Yeah.
Just coming home, probably peaked a little early.
Yep.
And might get knocked out come final time. But
and you've got a few shit players like them in your team as well.
Yeah, right. Old Destroy would have to be likened to Collingwood. We're clearly on top of the ladder, but a lot of people think we're pretenders, think our team's pretty shit. No, it's full of stars.
You've got shit supporters like Joffa.
Oh,
behind you.
Yeah. What about Ted Ed?
Cool.
Ted Ed be the Gold Coast?
He would be.
Ted Ed would be the Gold Coast Suns getting set for next year, mate.
He's requested a merge. He's going to be in the NRL next year, I think. Good luck this week.
But when you got a bloke called Jay Brown that's taking your spot, it's a little bit hard to call it unlucky.
Vossy, even though Brownie's a little bit underdone, do you think I'd be still safe to put him Dream Team captain?
Anytime Brownie plays is always a good option for Dream Team captain. A very good question.
Thanks.
Cheers. Thanks.